Rise of the Resistance is a new Star Wars ride that just opened in Disneyland. I've been wanting to go check it out as I'm a huge Star Wars fan and have an annual pass this year, so I decided to go brave the crowds and try the virtual queue system that they have set up for the ride. Here's how it went, and I'll give you some tips on how you can do it as well. This ride uses an app-based system in order to create boarding groups, and it requires you to be inside of the park right before it opens. Just made it to the parking lot. It is 8 a.m. and we're gonna get on the shuttle and go over to the park, hopefully get Star Wars tickets. I went on a Wednesday morning in the beginning of February, and I parked in the Toy Story lot and then got on the shuttle to go over to Disneyland. I assumed it wouldn't be too busy on a Wednesday, but I completely underestimated how popular the Star Wars ride is right now. If you want to ride the ride, be sure to take this into consideration, as you have to be inside the park before they open in order to access a boarding group on the app. All right, made it into the park. It is 8:40 right now. We're just waiting for 9 o'clock to refresh the app and to try to see if we can get on Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. You guys, I have no idea how this is gonna go. There's an insane amount of people flooding into the park and waiting outside, so hopefully we get lucky.
Once again, the virtual queue for admission to Star Wars Rise of the Resistance will open at 9 o'clock this morning. Thank you.
Right when the park opens at either 9 a.m. or 8 a.m., depending on the day you go, you'll start hearing people cheer as they get their boarding groups. I made it into boarding group number 14. I'm not gonna lie, that's a crazy stressful experience. I got to the park at about 7:45, got over to here to get in line at about 8:15, waited for about 20 minutes to get into the actual park in line, and then just sat here for another 20 minutes waiting to refresh the app and to try to get my boarding pass. I have a little video I'll put like right here that shows my actual app when I was refreshing it. I clicked in and I got super lucky. It loaded fast, was able to hit join a boarding group, and I got into boarding group number 14, which means I should probably be able to go within the first hour or two of the park. So we're just gonna explore a little bit and then ride Rise of the Resistance. I figured while I'm waiting, I'll head over to Star Wars Land and see if I can ride the Millennium Falcon ride. I haven't done that one yet, and I'm a single rider. Maybe I'll get lucky twice today. A couple of notes about the app: you definitely have to be ready to go as soon as the park opens, as most of the tickets were gone within the first minute. Also, lots of people around me had different ideas about whether the app should be open or closed or what page you should be on. I just opened it about 10 seconds before the park opened and then clicked as fast as I could and was able to join a boarding group. I have to imagine that this process is even crazier on the weekends, and I talked to some people who had gone the day before and hadn't been able to get a pass. Unfortunately, this is easier for people with annual passes right now, but hopefully it does change in the future so that those coming for only one day are able to get on the ride if they want to wait. Doesn't seem like the single rider line should be too bad. I did get lucky because it was still early in the day and I was basically able to walk on to Smuggler's Run from the single rider line. No waiting, I got thrown on a group with 5 people. I'm an engineer. Everything started well, but unfortunately right when we went to light speed, the ride broke.
All right, my friends, I am going to be honest with you. It's what we in the business world call a major malfunction.
We broke the ride, we're doing it again.
You are not
Luckily, on our second attempt at the ride, our jump to light speed worked and we were able to get the full experience.
Yes, keep shooting.
That ride was really fun. It's like a more updated Star Tours almost. Check it out. Right as I'm exiting, my boarding group has been called.
You will not avoid suspicion by traveling in groups. Enjoy your day.
You guys, I'm so excited. I've been a Star Wars fan my whole life and I heard this ride is amazing. Hopefully it lives up to expectations. The app lets you know when your boarding group is available, and then you have a certain amount of time that you have to come back in order to start your ride experience. Also, I should note here that if you don't want any spoilers for this ride, you probably should just stop watching now. Basically, the entire rest of this video is just experiencing the ride with me. Here we go, we're checked in and we're entering the ride.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer.
Nine Numb and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Transport is away in 30 seconds. Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out.
Star Destroyers.
Get out of there!
We can't. We're caught in the tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
We'll get some friends and make this a fair fight. Don't worry, I'm coming back for you. Stay strong.
By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's now property of the First Order. You all disembark and prepare for interrogation.
This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. You guys, that reveal was absolutely amazing. So crazy.
Red line, blue line, follow them.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Wait, you're still here? I was coming back with an attack force.
Done right. Probe droid.
You're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners. Zero range in assembly block range.
Attention, block breach. Prisoners must see on landing team.
There they are. Fire.
Who's taking a blaster? Now's a good time. The escape pod's just closed.
Wait, why are you going up?
I said down. Up is bad. Up is real bad.
Raise the shields.
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Found the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Fire the mental cannon!
You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the resistance.
Okay, you're clear. Your escape routes came in a little off target.
Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
I know everybody's saying this when they come, but that is the best ride I've ever been on in my whole life. All right, so I just got off the ride and I had super high expectations as a Star Wars fan, and I have to tell you, it was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Basically from start to finish, it's so immersive and it feels like you're in a movie, going on transport ships, escaping the First Order. I was blown away. If you guys have a chance, definitely get down here and check it out. It's a little bit difficult to get on, as you saw from the beginning of this video, but it was well worth the time I spent getting up early and driving down here. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick video, and we'll see you on the next one.